bands that I grew up with, but no one else had heard of them but me. I used to have their demo, and this is my honor to meet Moon Goose McQueen of Fozzy.
First of all, you introduced me the way I should be introduced, the most legendary and charismatic frontman of all time, Moon Goose McQueen, of the greatest heavy metal band of all time, Fozzy. That's how you introduce me. That's how you introduce Fozzy from now on, Stuttering Dave.
Okay, Danny. Danny.
Like there's really a difference.
Okay. He's Dave.
Don't worry about him. Talk to me. I'm the ratings giver here. Don't worry about him.
Absolutely. So this was Fozzy's album that came out. I found this in the dollar used binge at Amoeba, but I was so happy to get a copy of it.
Well, actually, this one is not the Japanese release. This is the American release. So you actually got a deal. This one's actually gone quintuple platinum in the United States on Megaforce Records. Do you have all of our Japanese bootlegs as well? Those ones are the rare ones to find.
See, this was your demo that I got from a pen pal in Japan.
Wow.
I read about you. I still have it.
It's an old one.
It's a bootleg. It's really dusty.
That's an old one, yeah.
It still works. Yeah. If I can get this thing fixed, I'll get it in there. But
that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a long time coming. That's a long time coming. Go back a bit, okay, Stuttering Dan. I know you're having a little bit of problem spitting this out, so let Moon Goose McQueen tell the story to all the people who don't know the story of Fozzy. A true rock and roll tragedy. 1980, the greatest heavy metal band of all time starts, but only punk and disco is all the rage at the time. Nobody would sign Fozzy. Nobody would even give us a chance except for one guy, Sammy Tomami of Big Happy Mountain Rock Records in Japan. Took us to Japan, signed us to a 20-year exclusive record deal saying Fozzy may only record and play in Japan. Well, when we got there, succinctly after about 2 or 3 months, he went out of business. And we were stranded in Japan with no money, no record deal, nothing. We were destitute. We were swimming in poverty. So what we did is we still created some of the greatest songs of all time, still recorded some of the greatest songs of all time, scraped together money that we could to make demos in downtown Shizuoka and downtown Tokyo. And we made the demos and we sent them to record labels all across the world. What happened? These record labels then suddenly the underground took over, and bands such as Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Ozzy, the Scorpions, they stole Fozzy's songs and replayed them and re-recorded them, claiming them to be their own, and made millions of dollars while Fozzy was broke and destitute in Japan.
It's true. To all you jocks and
don't interrupt me. Now 20 years is over, and Fozzy has returned to the United States to reclaim our crown as the kings of heavy metal, to reclaim our songs, to reclaim our legacy, and to reclaim our glory as Fozzy, the kings of heavy metal.
Seems like there's some jack-off in another country by the name of Osama bin Laden that made the fatal mistake of fucking with the United States. Made the fatal mistake of fucking with all of us in here tonight. He made a fatal mistake, and right now, we're gonna get you, sucker, because your balls are to the wall.
First of all, I want to know who influenced you, Moon Goose.
Two kings of heavy metal.
Who influenced you to become the man you are? Who made you want to pick up a mic and sing?
Well, like I said, being the most charismatic rock and roll frontman of all time, I basically set the standard for all charismatic frontmen. Guys from Paul Stanley to David Lee Roth to Bruce Dickinson to Ozzy himself all took a lot of tricks from the Moon Goose McQueen bag. I was always sponsored by, we're sponsored by PV now, jackass. I was always influenced by such magnets as Alistair Swarovski from Johnny and the Tops. He was very, very influential in my career. Also the Shrubbery Oh, Shrubbery from New Zealand. Have you heard them?
No, I haven't.
They were popular in the early 70s, kind of a prog rock band. Very, very influential on Moongoose McQueen. But like I said, because nobody was really up to my standards, I basically created my own standards and my own influences. So I'm basically influenced by myself.
Yeah.
Moongoose McQueen was influenced by Moongoose McQueen, and how apropos is that? Right?
Absolutely.
Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
A man of many talents. Now, how many instruments do you play?
Basically play all the instruments: guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, the piccolo, the flute, the timbales. They're good. Goat bones from Brazil. I'm very fluent in goat bones. So basically, the only reason why I carried the rest of the members of Fozzy with me is just so we can play live and we can play our shows, which, by the way, are extravaganzas. They're regattas of rock. We don't just do a concert like anybody else does. We put on the show of a lifetime. Wow. That not only taxed us so physically and mentally and financially, but also our fans as well. We can't go on a tour and play night after night after night like every other band. We have to play one gig and then take 2 or 3 weeks off to recover from the emotion and from the physicality that we put out on every show. So tonight, you're not going to work tomorrow. Not that you really have a real job, do you? Of course not. Of course you don't.
You're having a great time, aren't you, Al? Are you having a great time, Shaq?
I was, trading your demo with people. I was telling people, no, those dudes ripped off Fozzy, and all those jocks said I was a dork and everything. But now they still think I'm a dork. But Fozzy is here,
Right.
And
They still think you're a dork, but now you've been vindicated, at least on the Fozzy level. You're a true Fozzy fanatic.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Yeah, if I could be serious for a moment.
Don't touch me.
Okay, but
Don't even look at me.
Okay, but if I could be serious for a moment, "End of Days" is a great. "End of Days" is an excellent song, what new songs are going to be on the next album?
Well, the next album is being recorded right now, and of course featuring some of our old classics that were stolen by other bands, such as "Where Eagles Dare" by Fozzy, "Big City Nights" by Fozzy, "Mob Rules" by Fozzy, and a lot of new songs too. "The Iron Priest," which is going to rip your face off. "Happenstance," very melodic. So there's a lot to look forward to on the new Fozzy record, which should be coming out this spring. The Black Album, look at me. I'm dressed in the Black Album. Where do you think they got the idea from that from?
Yeah, where do you think?
From my black leather?
Yeah, that's why I dress this way.
Right.
You're the reason why I look the way I do, although I don't look as good.
Don't give me the blame for that. Don't put the blame on me for that one.
But I will tell you this.
Funny!
I will tell you this.
Come up here. You ready to do this one? You're not taller than I am. All right.
If you hang around this man long enough, you might get some chicks.
First of all, there's no way you're hanging out with me. As soon as this interview is done, I'm going to split, because as soon as this interview, I mean, the only reason I'm doing this is to get on MTV, where Fozzy belongs, where we should be. You know, the MTV, TRL, Carson Schwartzky should be playing Fozzy 24/7 if I can be hit 24/7.
This is MTV. This is Reality Check, San Francisco's #1 community access television show, and we're just so glad to have you on our show, and I want to thank you so much.
This isn't MTV?
No, man. This is a local thing in the Bay Area.
You're not Carson Daly?
No.
Willis! Willis!
Reality check.
This is what you want. This is supposed to be MTV. This is supposed to be
Go.
MTV.